Dante, I'm making the basically making a rock throw, not animation, but a sort of like when the boss gets too far from you, he starts like throwing rocks at you. So player distance is greater than 1,000. When the boss gets too far from you, he starts like throwing rocks at you. This wouldn't actually be here. This would be. This would be out here. Oops. This wouldn't actually be here. So, if player distance is greater than 1,000, starts throwing rocks. And for now, I'll just say rock. If player distance is greater than 1,000, starts throwing rocks. And for now, I have to connect them to the actual animations. It's like I have over here. These are pretty much if statements. So if it triggers the main attack, it goes to one of these three animations, either animation A, B, or C, which is the actual animation. Either this one. These are pretty much if statements. So if this one, it triggers the main attack, it goes to one of these three animations. Actually, I think I just showed you the same animation. So it'll either basically picks a number from 0 to 2. If it's 0, he does that attack. If it's 1, he does this attack. And then 3, he'll do that attack. And this is Unreal Engine. So it'll either basically pick a number from 0 to 2. If it's 0, it's also free to download. That attack. If it's 1, he does this attack. Alright, so where's the rock? So, and this is Unreal Engine. If rock throw triggers, it's just gonna print on the screen that he threw a rock. It's also free to download. Okay, let's try that out. So if I get above 1,000, it starts that throw rock print. So it would start throwing rocks now. And I'll probably make that further, because that was too close. Oops. So instead of 1,000, I'll do that throw rock print. So it would start throwing rocks now. If the player gets 2,000 meters away. I think that's meters. And you can see how far I am on the left side. So yeah, when I get to over 2,000, the throw rock function goes off. And now I need to actually make the throw rock. Okay. You can see how far I am on the left side. So yeah, when I get to over 2,000, how am I gonna do this? Function goes off. Now I need to actually make. First, I need to get rid of this and this. Alright, so the way I'm thinking about doing it is, or not screen actor, spawn actor. Let me even see if I have one. The way I'm thinking about doing it is, oh, okay. I have this rock right here. I can throw that. Let me see if I have one. Alright, let's see. This rock right here. I can throw that. Oh. Alright, so. Alright. Get spawn actor from class. And the actor will be that rock. Oh, was it not called rock? SM log. Spawn actor from class. The actor will be that rock. How do I get that rock? This is a this is a mesh. So what I can do is make this into an actual thing I can throw. So I'm gonna make it an actor. I'm gonna call it just rock. And I'm gonna add static mesh and the mesh will be that rock. There we go. Were there other rocks? No, I like that first rock. Alright, so that's going to be the rock he throws. And I'm actually going to... I'm not going to throw it like that. And throw it more to the side. That looks good enough. Alright, so that's going to be the rock he throws. Alright, so back here, spawn actor. Now I should be able to actually get it. Rock. And the place I want to get it from is, I want it to spawn at his hand. Now I should be able to actually get it. No, it's get socket location. I want it to spawn at his hand. I can't do that. I guess I can. Okay, so I'm gonna go to run page, and I want it to be thrown from his hand. So I'm gonna do somewhere between hand left and hand right. So I wonder if I can ray trace for that. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna do somewhere between hand left and hand. Line trace by channel to see if I can get that whole the area in between his two hands. Let me try something. Line trace by channel. See if I can get that whole the area in between his two hands. So it was hand, L, and hand, R. This should work. No, that doesn't work. So I'm just going to do it with his right hand. So on lockdown, it'll spawn the rock, and I don't need this anymore. Okay, let's try that. but it's probably just gonna spawn at his hand and then stay there. So on lockdown, it'll spawn the rock, and I don't need this anymore. Yeah. So it's just making the rocks there. It's probably just gonna spawn at his hand and then. But that's better than nothing. So how do I make the rock a projectile? Yeah. So it's just making the rocks there. But that's better than nothing. So how do I make the rock a projectile? Somewhere in here it'll tell me how to do this. Spawn. Okay, I think okay, so maybe I have to change the rock. Oh, I know what I'm dumb. I have to give it a movement component, projectile movement, there you go. And speed will be at, I don't know reference for speed, so we're gonna say 300. Give it a movement. What does it say? No bounce. Homing. Shit, that sounds scary. I just wanna see what happens when I press that. I don't know reference for speed. Now, and actually, just for this, I'm going to change how far he needs to be to throw a rock. No bounce. Homing. I'm gonna move that back to 1,000. I just want to see what happens. And change it back later. Yeah, and actually, just for this, I'm going to change. Okay, that's better. How far he needs to be to throw a rock. But where's rock? Maybe if I up the turn off homing, and I up the speed to. Okay, that's better. 3,000. Oh, well, that's close enough. Oh, I'm gonna break this computer. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, still wrong, but yes, it is progress. Getting somewhere. Well, first off, he needs to not be throwing them every millisecond. So, okay. So all I gotta do is add a delay here. First off, he needs to not. What's wrong? Why can't we add a delay? Every millisecond. So, okay. So all I gotta do is add. Why no delay? Okay, how about this? I know I can add a delay right here. So he's only gonna do that every 1 second. Hopefully that works. Alright. I know I can add a delay right here. Okay. So now he's throwing the rock. I'm gonna do that every. Kind of. But he's not throwing it at me. That's weird. What if I turn the rock? Now he's throwing the rock. I cannot move. Okay. But he's not throwing. What if I turn the rock this way? I wonder if that changes the way it moves. I turn the rock. What if I turn the rock? Okay, so yes and no, I think. This way. I wonder if that changes the way it moves. Let's get a better view. I need to change it like this to see exactly where it's. Actually, no. That's. If I change it like this, then I can see which direction it's facing. Okay. Get a better view. I need to change it like this. Okay. So it needs to go this slay by a little bit.
Okay. So
no, that doesn't matter.
It needs to go this way.
Okay, I'm going to take a half break from this just because I want to do this. I want to actually give him his throw animation. So, page here. So once you get to the rock throw, you will need to set some variable.
I want to actually give him
Okay,
his
yeah.
throw animation.
I need a variable called rock throw.
So once you get to the rock throw, you will need to set
Alright,
some
so
variable.
back here, compile that.
Okay, yeah.
Back here, we'll cast to Rampage. And casting is just calling, by the way, like calling another class. After that,
Alright, so
get an instance. I gotta keep remembering to do that. And as this one, I need to get, or I need to set rock throw to true. I'll do that. That'll go to that, and that'll go to that. Okay, so I set rock throw as true, and then after the rock comes out, I'll set rock throw to false, so that it's not infinitely spamming rocks.
Okay, so I set rock throw as true.
Okay.
And then
Oh wait, oh, what's wrong with that?
after the rock comes out,
I'll
set
okay. And for this, he needs to, so I need to actually set up the anim graph. So this will be his rock throw animation state.
And for this, he needs to, I need to actually set up the anim graph.
And how do I want to do this? How did I do it with the last one?
This will be his rock.
So I'm gonna copy and paste all this because I want the top half of his body to be throwing the rock, and I want this bottom half of his body to still be running. So I'm just gonna blend the animation. And I forgot what his rock throw was called. This was like rip and tear, rip and toss.
I want this bottom half of his body to still be running. So
oh, he'll have to do a whole thing with that. Okay, so that's actually, that changes something. So I don't even think I need this.
Rip and toss.
So first he's gonna just pick up the.
We'll have to do a whole thing with that. Okay, so
what's wrong with that? Oh, I didn't set it to. Okay.
That's actually, that changes something.
I just need to say why, like when this can switch. So when rock throw is true, you can switch, and when rock throw is false.
Oh, I didn't set it to it. Okay.
When it's false, go back to whatever you were doing before.
When this can switch. So
okay.
When rock throw is true.
But while I'm in here,
when rock throw is false.
Why isn't this actually playing? Okay, so he's gonna pick up the rock, and then he'll have to do like a whole set of animations. Which I think I can actually do it here. Alright, just gonna copy this.
Okay, so he's gonna pick up the rock, and then
I'll do state machine. So I'm just gonna put all of the animations in here. Pretty sure I can do this. So rip and toss. This one.
State machine. So I'm just gonna put all of the animations in here.
And that's the name. Yeah, so he's gonna pick up the rock first.
Pretty sure I can do this. So rip and toss.
And then The actual throw comes next.
Yeah, so you're gonna pick up the rock first.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
And then
Okay.
the actual
So it goes to that match. Oh, how do I do that? There's like a animation delay or something.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So this match. How do I do that?
Oh yeah, time span. Okay. So
like
time span
animation
is
something.
less than something, or time span is less than float.
Okay.
Can I get that?
So time span is less
Alright.
than
Hold on.
time span is less than float. Can I get that?
It's times float, times float. Okay. Oh, that sucks. I might have to just do this one and see how that looks. So when rock throw is true, it'll switch to this animation and spawn the rock. Let's see.
I might have to just do this one.
No, he does not. Oh, I think I know why.
So when rock throw is true,
I know why.
switch to
Okay.
this animation and spawn the rock.
Where's the move to?
No, he does not. Oh, I think I know why.
Yeah, 'cause he's constantly moving to him. Okay, so I'm gonna need that's right here instead. So I'm gonna say if the player is less than 1,000, but more than well, actually, I have to change this one then.
So I'm gonna say
to 500.
if the player is
So
less than 1,000, but more than.
Okay. So if player distance
Actually, I have to change this one then.
is greater than 500
So if player distance
and player distance is less than
greater than
1,000,
and
move towards the player.
player distance is
I don't think that'll work,
less than
but I'm gonna try it anyway.
1,000.
Yeah.
Move towards the
Oh, well, that looks good. If he's picking up the rocks. Do they hit me? No, they go right through. Oh, because I said if it's okay. Oh, so it does work. Okay. I just had the variable wrong. So if I get farther than. Okay, now he's infinite involvement. Good. That's good. That's still not what I want to do.
Oh, so it does work.
Oh, no. I'm done. That's why. Because it's supposed to be. And.
Farther than.
Yeah. If these are both going, then this will go. That's still not what I want to do. Oh, no. I'm done. That's why. It's supposed to be. That's. Okay. Okay. I might have to change how I do that entire thing now. I'm going to take all this back out. All this. I'm gonna go back to how it was before.
Okay.
The custom event I had, just so it finds people. Find player.
All this back out.
Okay.
All this.
Let's go here.
How it was
Let's
before.
go away.
Custom event I had.
Okay, so then I'm gonna change this to go back to that thing I had before. I'm just gonna mix the two animations.
Okay, and I'm gonna change this to go back to
And the second animation will be
two animations.
Yeah, because I want the top half of his body, to be throwing the rock. I think I can just start from there, so I don't have to. I can cheat and just do that one, yeah.
I want the top half.
That should work.
To be throwing the rock.
Just make sure all that's right.
Okay.
I
can cheat and just do
that.
that.
How am I setting? Okay.
That should work.
Let's see what happens with this.
Just make sure all that's right. Okay.
How is that doing it?
How am I setting?
Why is he not entering the transition?
Let's see what happens with this.
When rock throw is true. Oh, I think I know why. Where's rock throw? Oh no, I set rock throw to true. And then I set it to false. And then it basically gets played again.
Oh, I think I know. Oh no, I set rock throw to true.
Is it going through?
And then I set it to false. And then it basically.
Oh god. Well, that just messed something up. Alright, when is he? So I did something wrong in the rock throw, I think. Oh god. Well, that just messed something up. So this goes off when rock throw is true, and this goes off when rock throw is false. So once he's done his rock, he should go here, and then back up to here. Why is he not doing that? This goes off when rock throw is true, and this goes off when rock throw is false. Okay. Let me try that again. See what. Does he ever do the animation? No. Okay. Okay. Let me try that again. See what. Ever do the animation? I want to change something just because of what kind of boss this is. Can I get like a fire floor? This is just me getting distracted. I want the entire floor to be fire. What kind of boss this is? Like a no. No. This is just me getting distracted. I want the entire. That's dope. I like that one. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Oh, it's moving too. I didn't even notice that. Alright, get out of that. Yeah, that's it. Now we find out what's wrong with him. Oh, it's moving too. I didn't even notice that. Alright,
Maybe this should come from over here. I think the problem is when he doesn't know when to enter this. Because this goes off if player distance is greater than 1,000. Maybe this should come from over here. I think the problem is when. Let me do this too. Doesn't know when to enter this. Let me just make sure this is going off. Player distance is greater than 1,000. When I get over 1,000, I should start saying rock. I actually think it is saying rock, but it's going too fast for me to tell. Okay. If that doesn't work, there is another option that I saw someone do. Does he have a smash attack? If that doesn't work, there is another option. Okay. Could do this. And then I'll have it so that he smashes the ground and the rock spawns at the player. So you have to keep moving around. I want to try that. So instead of that, could do this. And then I'll have it so that he smashes the ground. It's going to be that one, and the same stuff still applies, but the place where you spawn the rock will be different. Let me keep this here, just because I know I'm going to use it later. That one, and the same stuff still applies, but the place where you spawn the rock will be different. And I'm just going to get player transform, get actor transform. And the target is player pawn. Yeah. I'm just going to get player transform. Okay. So now it should spawn the rock where I am. And the target is that's close to what I want. I want it to come like out of the ground. Spawn the rock where I am. It only happens. Okay, yeah, it only happens when I'm too far away. That's close to what I want. How do I make it spawn from the ground? Right now it's spawning from where I am. How do I make it spawn from the ground? What I could do is go back to the projectile movement, change it back to 0. And then make it so that it spawns under me and it doesn't move at all. Can I edit a transform? So that it spawns under me and it doesn't move at all. No, I can't do that. Okay. Well, it doesn't move now, so I want to see what that does. Yeah, it's like spawning at my head. I mean, he's going off the map yesterday. I need to give this actual collision. How do I do that? It doesn't move now, so I want to see what that does. Like spawning at capsule collision or spear collision. I need to give this actual collision. How do I do that? It's going to seem like hit generating events, overlap events. Capsule collision, spear collision.
Hit generate an event.
Uh,
Collab event.
that's fine. So now it shouldn't be able to go through the floor. Nope. Okay. Okay, so it's something in the collision presets.
So now it should be able to go through the floor.
Nope. Oh, where's picture or pawn maybe?
Okay, so it's something in the collision.
No. Oh, he's doing that again. Can I get him out of that?
Where's picture or
No.
pawn maybe?
Okay, that's more important right now. I'll get rid of the rock for now.
Let me get him out of that. Can I get him out of that?
Rock goes through, he goes from here to here. Oh, I think I know what the problem is.
Rock goes through, he goes from here. Oh, I think I know what the problem is.
I think
this needs to actually
so it goes here when rock goes true. And when it's not true,
so it goes here when that goes true. And when it's not true.
okay. And what's actually happening here is, oh, I shouldn't have deleted that because I'm gonna need it.
What's actually happening here is, oh, I should have deleted that because I need it.
It's here, and then go back to that rock smash animation. So now this will go after he's running. Let's try that.
Yeah, and then go back to
Hopefully that works.
smash animation. So
now he's stuck in that.
He's running.
And these rocks actually have collision now, that's good. But I only want him to do that when the rock throw is true. If you do that when I get over 1,000, I can't even move like this. Kind of like that, but that's not what I'm trying to do. Give me a second.
I can't even move like this.
Kind of like that, but that's not what I'm trying to do. Okay. Dante, you still watching? Okay, so I don't like that. Can I copy and paste these states? Yes, I can. Same thing. Rock throw yes and rock throw no.
Yes and rock throw no.
I think this might work now. I think it permanently does that.
I think this might work now.
So something wrong with his whatchamacallit, something wrong with the rock throw function. Something wrong with this.
So something wrong with his
Get all the junk out of here.
something wrong with the rock throw function. Something wrong with this. Get all the junk out of here.
Okay, so I want to see what happens. I'm just gonna watch this. Oh, it doesn't? What's wrong? Oh.
Okay, so
Crap, where's the mesh?
let me see what happens. I'm just gonna watch this. That doesn't.
Okay, I'm gonna watch this, like, in here. See what's actually happening.
Not very much.
Why is it even...
I just wanna,
That's the problem. It shouldn't even be... Nothing should be going on right here.
what's actually happening.
Because rock throw should only be triggering if the player distance is greater than 1,000.
Why is it even? That's the problem. It shouldn't even be. Nothing should be going on right here.
So why is that still firing?
Rock throw should only be triggering if the player distance is greater than 1,000.
Okay. So set a rock throw cast, sets rock throw, and then spawns the rock at the player. And I'm going back to... It's not going to spawn from there anymore. I'll go back to this, where he actually throws it.
So set a rock throw cast, sets rock throw, and then
So it's going to spawn at
I'm going back to
his
not gonna spawn from there.
right hand. And then it's going to take to false, and then it's going to print rock. Okay.
So it's gonna spawn at his right hand.
Okay, so he's not even switching to that.
False, and then it's gonna print rock.
That's okay. Let me make sure the variables are correct. Because it's rock throw here.
So he's not even switching to that.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Let me make sure the
Oh.
variables are correct.
What is this?
Because rock throw.
Okay.
Yeah, same one.
What does the smash animation look like? What's this one? Okay. I'll just stick with the smash animation. Still blended correctly. Goes from idle to the rock throw. It's going when rock throw is true, and this goes back when rock throw is false. What happens actually if I... Oh, that's why. So we're setting rock throw to true twice.
And this goes back and rock throw is false. What happens?
That didn't solve the problem?
Oh, that's why. So we're setting rock throw to true twice.
But that was one answer. Okay, so now it's set to true, and then it gets set to false. And then I can't even see this, so I'm deleting it. Okay. So I'm gonna move this here. Let me just clean that up.
was one answer.
Okay.
Now it's set to true, and then it gets set to false. And then I can't even see this.
It's weird. This is actually working, but it's not. It's not changing the animation.
I'm gonna move this here.
What does this animation look like?
It's weird. This is actually working, but it's
Okay.
not changing the animation.
Oh, I do need to change that back to
What is this
the
animation?
throw now. Who's that?
I do need to change that.
Okay. Not using that. It was called Rip and Toss. The actual toss. Right? Yeah. Okay.
It was called Rip and Toss.
Let's try that. And let me check. When is it? When is it firing this? So if player distance is greater than 1,000, then after a second, go to rock throw. Okay.
Let's try that. And let me check. When is it?
So if it's greater than 1,000, his animation should be switching.
Then after a second.
Oh, I know what it is. His animation is switching, but it's switching right back off because of this.
His animation should be switching. Oh, I know what it is. His animation is.
Okay, I lied. That was not the problem. Unless, did I not save it?
Because of this.
So it'll set it to true, and then once it's set to true, it can switch to this.
Okay, I lied. That was not the problem. Unless, did I not save it? So it'll set it to true, and then once it's set to true,
It's still not switching, but it is still spawning the rocks, which is weird. Also, let me put this back up to 3,000. Where's the speed? Okay.
It's still not switching.
So if I do 30,000.
Which is weird. Okay, put back up to 3,000.
Can't even see them. Yeah, okay, so 3,000 is the answer.
Just gotta do 30,000. Can't really see them.
Yeah, 3,000 is the answer. Why is the animation not switching? What if I hard do it? If that's the word. So, go back to rock though. It's before that, I play the animation.
Why is the animation not switching? If I hard do it.
I feel like this is going to mess it up. So, nope, not that.
Play the animation.
Oh, no. That's for widgets. That's why. Yeah, so you play normal animation. Okay, now I should be able to get a reference to self. Nope, still can't. It's probably anim instance. Get anim instance. Would that work?
Now I should be able to get a reference.
No, that's not good. Okay, still, I want to play ability, rip and toss, the toss.
still. I want to
Not
play
weaken. And then it's gonna spawn it after.
Infinity,
What does this have to be? No. Oh, let's connect to a mesh. That makes more sense. And then it's gonna spawn it after. So hopefully it plays the animation, throws the rock, and then it goes back to normal, but I bet you it's gonna T-pose. Yeah. So it throws it once, and then it goes to this. So hopefully it plays the animation, throws the rock, and then it goes back to normal, but I bet you it's gonna T-pose. What's that saying? I gotta turn this music up. So I understand why this one is. All the other animations work, but this one doesn't want to work. Look at the other ones. So I understand why this one, when attack A is true, it'll just switch to attack A. But this one doesn't want to work. What did I do differently in this one? This one, when attack A is true, it'll just switch to attack A. What did I do differently in this one? So, get rid of this play animation. That's terrible. Go back to this. So unlock those calls. Do that, and then you get this. Then I set rock throw to true. Yeah, because I got that from Rampage. Then I set rock throw to true. I'm gonna look at it from here, from this angle. Got that from Rampage. Maybe I need to put a false statement right here. So after this, if it's not over 1,000, I should just keep going back to whatever I was doing before. Maybe I need to put a false statement right here. So after this, if it's not over 1,000. Oh, this might mess everything up. What if I try this? Break links. This might mess everything up. What if I try this? That's gonna mess a lot of stuff up, but I just want to see what happens. That's gonna mess a lot of stuff up. That's something. Okay. That was something. That's something. Let's snap this. Put this over here. Okay. Alright. That was something. What I should do, yeah, that's what I'll probably do. Not worry about the rock throw right now. And just worry about the attacks actually doing damage, because I need to get that anyway. Regardless if I get the rock throw. I'm gonna get into this now. Okay, so I'll worry about the rock throw later. So what does he do now?
The balls if I get the rock throw. Gonna go for this rock.
It's hard to even see what he can do.
Okay, so
Yeah, he's just swinging.
don't worry about the rock throw.
I need to up
So what should he do now?
when he can swing at you. So he shouldn't have to get right up to you to swing.
I didn't even see what he can do.
So play distance is less than 750.
I need to up
Then he can start
swing
attacking.
at you. But he shouldn't have to get right up to your swing.
Oh my god.
Play distance is less than 750.
I'm also gonna do this. Hold on.
Then he can start attacking.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that throw is by design, and then I'm just gonna put walls everywhere.
I'm also gonna do this. Hold on. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say that throw is by design.
So he won't be able to actually throw me
I'm just
off
gonna
anymore.
Put walls everywhere. So he won't be able to actually throw me off anymore.
That should be good enough. I just need him to stop throwing me off the map. I'm just gonna drag this out.
That should be good enough.
Do the same thing, but rotate this one.
Drag this out.
And then last one.
Same thing. But
Oh, I didn't even do that. Okay. Can't throw him anymore. He looks sick in the dark too. Oh.
I didn't do that.
That's actually like pretty sick right there. And then even better, what material is this? Jagged rock.
That's actually like pretty sick right there. And even better.
Yeah, I might keep the contact in just and say that I did it on purpose and not that I don't know why he's throwing me. Yeah, we're gonna fight in hell right now.
Yeah, I might keep the contact in just and say that I did it on purpose and not that I don't know why he's throwing me.
That actually looks really good.
Yeah, we're gonna fight in hell right now.
Now throw me. Now he doesn't want to throw me. But I do need to put a light in here.
That actually looks really good. Now throw me. Now he doesn't want to throw me.
This part of Unreal is just pretty much playing Minecraft. How do I change the light intensity? That's gonna be terrible. Oh, no it's not. No it's not.
This part of Unreal is just pretty much playing Minecraft.
Okay.
How do I change the light?
Okay, I need to put some light in here because I just can't see it all now.
Oh, no, it's not.
Spotlight, skylight.
Okay. Yeah, I need to put some.
If I put a skylight
so
in
I just can't
here.
see it all now.
Oh, yeah, I think that just lit it up.
Skylight.
No, that did not at all. I think that's good enough. I can see.
Oh,
Okay.
I think that he's
He's.
No.
The other thing I was thinking about doing is if the boss is too far, um, instead of throwing a rock, he's just gonna jump at the player.
I can see.
So for that,
Okay.
I'm gonna make a new function
The other thing I was
called
thinking about doing is
loop.
if the boss is too far, instead of throwing a rock, he's just gonna jump at the player.
And I need to change his jump because I know he can't. This will be the only time he jumps, so it doesn't really matter. If I put that at like 1,000, let's see what happens.
And I need to change his
Is there a jump
jump.
towards button?
This will be the only time he jumps, so it
Jump
doesn't really matter.
toward?
I put that at like 1,000.
Oh no, that's not the same thing.
Let's see what happens. Is there a jump towards button?
Yeah, I just want to say he's just gonna jump. Hopefully at the player. Okay.
Oh no, that's not.
And I need to put, oh crap. Okay. So,
Yeah, I was gonna say he's just gonna jump. Hopefully
okay.
at the player. Okay.
Oh, and this needs to be the same thing with.
Okay. So
This will only go off if the player is over, let's say, 2,000. 2,000 whatever's away. Then he's going to jump. And since he's still following the player, I think he'll jump at the player.
if the player is over, let's say, 2,000.
Kinda.
Whatever's away, then he's going to jump. Since he's still
Oh, but he's not following me anymore.
I think he'll jump.
He's just jumping. Okay. Good and bad. And so he's always following me, but he's not always
Oh, but he's not following.
spotlight.
He's just jumping.
So he's not always following me, which is weird because he can't follow me in the air apparently.
Okay. Good and bad.
First of all, I need to change his jump. It needs to be a lot higher than that. Let's go with 2,000. Air control. What is that? When falling, amount of lateral movement control available. Oh, I think that's the answer. If I put that to 1. Let's change. I just want to see what happens if I change that.
Air control. What is that? When falling, amount of lateral movement control available. Oh, I think that's the answer. If I put that to 1.
That's how high I want him to jump, and that would be really scary if you were running away from a boss and you just saw it leap into the air like that, but actually land on you. That'd be dope. But it just needs to follow me instead of just jumping.
That's how high I want him to jump, and that would be really scary if you were running away from a boss.
Okay, I really do need to change this light though, so I'm probably just gonna take this out. Did the stream stop?
I really do need to change this light though, so I'm probably just gonna take this out. Did the stream stop?
Okay. Stream's back. Stopped for a second. So he needs to have more of that movement. It needs to be faster. Acceleration.
So he needs to have more of
No. Heart boost, no. Air control boost multiplier. What happens if I just turn that up?
Air control boost multiplier.
One of these variables will work. Oops.
Turn that up.
So it should jump at me now.
one of these variables.
That was close. I think I need to just keep upping his airborne variables. And also the fact that he's actually going to be a lot bigger for the final thing.
I need to just keep upping.
So if I do that now,
airborne variables. And also the fact that he's actually going to be a lot bigger for the final
okay.
thing. So if I do that now,
Did I spawn him in the air? Oh no. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, and that actually ups. Oh, that's why. Because it takes his center mass into calculation for how far I am. So I actually can't do that. No.
that actually ups. Oh, that's why. It takes his center mass into calculation for how far I am.
Yeah.
I actually can't do that.
Can I increase the X when he's in the air? I think I saw that. Let me see. If true, impart the base actor's X velocity when falling off.
Increase the X when he's in the air.
No, that's not it. Wait, let me see.
I think I saw.
Oh, fly speed. How does I just? Does that count?
Base actor's X velocity when falling off. No, that's not it. Oh, fly speed.
No. He also needs to stop the animation, but I'll deal with that later. Where is he? Okay. What else? What else can I change on here? Because I'm pretty sure it's all jumping stuff. Apply gravity while jumping. Try it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's all jumping.
I think I just need to keep upping the air control. Let's put that at 50. Put this at 15. I'm gonna start upping numbers until I get what I want.
I think I need to keep upping the air control. Let's put that at 50. Start upping numbers until I get what I want.
Or one idea I could have. Okay. Can I make the speed into a variable? Is that a thing I'm allowed to do?
Or one idea I could have. Okay. Can I make the speed into a variable? Is that a thing I'm allowed to do?
Set wind speed. Get movement components. Okay, I can't change the speed. I mean, I can. I just don't know how to. What are these other functions he has? No, that doesn't matter. Okay, so jump. Air control is 50. Velocity threshold. When falling, if lateral velocity is less than this value, air control is multiplied by air control. Just gonna. Let's see what happens if I just put a bunch of stuff really high. Let's take out that decimal. Let's just do that.
Let's see what happens if I just put a bunch of stuff.
If he doesn't shoot off the map, then there's a problem. There we go. Okay. Honestly, I kind of like that. That'd be really scary, and he just jumps off the map and then lands on you somewhere. Oh, and he's still going up.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, he's at 20,000 meters above me now.
Really scary.
Does he ever come down? Okay. So it can't be that high.
Oh, and he's still going up.
Yeah, at least I changed something. That's good. And I can kind of cheat a little bit by
1,000 meters above me now?
making this 10,000,
Okay.
which kind of makes him look like he disappears.
Yeah, at least I changed something. That's good.
He'll like disappear into the air and then land right above the player. Maybe.
10,000, which kind of makes me look like he disappears. He'll like disappear into the air and then.
Never mind, he's still going up. Oh, no, he's coming back down.
Never mind, he's still going up. Oh, no, he's coming back down.
Oh, so that could work. I just need to change this to like 5,000 then. That was. Unless, was that one of the other variables? If I change this back to like 300, like he was before.
5,000. That was. Unless, was that one of the other variables? If I change this back to like.
Yeah. Now he's not even jumping high enough for it to even matter. Go back to 3,000.
Now he's not even jumping high enough for it to even matter. Back to 3,000.
Let's press it. Wish I could set the speed higher when he's jumping, so he actually like goes right above me when he lands.
Wish I could set the speed higher.
Okay, that halfway works. So I'm gonna move on to the animation blueprint for that.
That halfway works.
So
I'm gonna move on to the animation blueprint for that.
I'm gonna make a new state called leap. I need to make a variable called a leap as well. Actually, no, I already have a variable for that.
I need to make a variable called
The isn't there variable. How do you set isn't error?
Actually, no, I already have a variable for it. How do you set isn't error?
That's not useful at all. Maybe just a picture of someone doing it.
That's not useful at
Just
a picture of someone doing it.
Oh, that's easy. Just is falling. How can I get there?
That's
So, if he's falling,
this is falling.
and I think this is the mesh. What does he have it as?
He's falling.
It's not connected to anything.
The mesh.
Okay. But basically, if it's falling,
It's not connected to anything.
set in an air to true.
Basically,
To get movement component. It is. It's a big brain play. No, it's not. Okay. Well, it's gonna keep saying it no matter what. So if I do isn't air is true, go here. If isn't air is not true, it's gonna keep saying it no matter what. Go here. All right. It's a nice little star I have. And then back here. Not true. Okay. So now that's the only problem. So it needs a target. The target can't be get pawn owner. Get mesh component. I know it has something to do with the mesh. I've done this before. I don't know why I can't remember it. I know I have a picture of it on my phone. Yes, it's get movement component. That's what I had before. So it's get movement component, and then it's get pawn. Okay. So now, as long as the player is falling, quote unquote, isn't air will be true. And if isn't air is true, then he goes to the leap animation, which latest state machine. Falling, quote unquote, isn't air will be true. And if isn't air is true, then he goes. What am I gonna do in this? I have to play all of his jump animations. So jump, start. That'll be starting the animation, and then it's going up, and then falling, and then him landing. So it's start, mid, fall, end. So start, mid, fall, end. And then I'm just going to relate these to each other in base of time, if I know how to do that. Okay, so I did it earlier. I forgot what it was. It was something about time span. So if time span is less than, I did it earlier. I forgot what it was. What is this supposed to go to? Something about time span. I don't know how to do that. Time span for animation. I don't know how to do that. Breaks the time span to its component. That didn't help. Okay, I'm gonna watch this guy's video. Yeah. I'm gonna watch this guy's video.
What are you doing, dude? Ugh, it's my mouse. This thing sucks. But I knew gears and cheap.
Tomatoes?
Hello, and welcome to video 4. What is time span variable type? Hours. Output as time span, so we look at it from like 10 minutes, we're going to get 8 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Which changes to, for example, 289 hours. We'll go ahead and hit play. We're going to be 289 hours, 0 minutes, 0 seconds. Now it's a little deceiving because it adds time span node, it's just a convenience node, so it's something to note, and it shows it in hours, minutes, and seconds. If we were to actually debug, I'm going to run this again, and look at the debug output, we're actually going to see you have 12 days, 0.01, so 1 hour, 0.00, 0 minutes, 0.00, 0 seconds.
Okay, I don't know what he's saying. So I'm just going to figure this out on my own. So if time span, do I just drag these out? No, okay. Can I get the time of an animation? That's not, I don't think that's the one I'm trying to do. Okay, I think this can just go in, I can just make this go in a circle regardless. Let's try that. So if is an error is true, he's gonna start jumping. Hopefully. Oh, what's wrong? Jump to start will never take place. Oh, okay. So he's gonna do that spaz thing where it looks like he's jumping. And okay, so now I need to actually change all of these. Actually, just this. So speed is less than that. And is in air is false. So that he's not running while he's in the air. And you can do that. Same thing for this one. Okay. Wait. So this one is going to, so, oh, it doesn't matter. They're both, as long as it's not, as long as he's not in the air, they can both trigger. Okay. So now when he jumps, he shouldn't be doing that run animation anymore. I lied, he will be. Why did he? And is in air is not true. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so for leap, I have to give this something. I know it's time span something. Time span. How do I turn the text of it? No. Should be if time span is less than something. Oh, wait. I think time span ratio works. But what are these asking for? I think I'm just gonna figure this out later. So I'm gonna stop streaming. Then I'll try again. Try some more tonight, and then I'll stream again tomorrow probably.